Okay folks, this will be a difficult but a rewarding one if we can get it looking good. If we make an effort, whatever. Sorry about the shaking. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here a pair of, looks like children's swimmers, and it even comes with a tutu, which I'm not showing in this demo, so I'll just show you the sparkly, the little holographic bits and the detail in this piece. So we're going to photocopy the front of it, which will look really good, hopefully. So we're just going to line it up like that. I don't know how it's going to look, folks. Soon find out. Oops, don't know what that was. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. The sparkles look a little bit too bright, and we got that little crease there, but we got the rest of it looking good along there. Maybe we could move it up a bit. I don't know, we'll soon find out. I don't know where that crease came from. Just straighten it up a bit. Yeah, that looks better. I do think that looks a lot better. I do wonder where the centre of the job is going to be. Maybe there. I don't know how this is going to look. Going to make something better of it. Maybe we can angle it further to make it look a lot better. Hopefully angling it further will make it look, yeah, better than what it is. Yeah, that looks a lot better actually. It looks even more like there's action in the frame, I do think. And there's more of an angle. It looks a lot better. Now I do wonder where I'm going to make this the centre of the job. Or maybe we could enlarge maybe this section. Only problem is we've got that section there. So vertically we're going to enlarge it. Yeah, that looks interesting. That looks a lot nicer. I do think we've got that nice pattern happening, even though it would be nice if, I don't know, it's an interesting one. Maybe move it up. Okay, let's see how we've done this. We've actually made it worse. We've actually taken away some of that loveliness. I think we just had to slide it down again. That's what I hate about moving things around like this, is not knowing how it's going to work and if it's going to work, and it didn't. So we just slide that back down roughly where it was. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I do think maybe maybe that could be twisted, or we're going to leave it like that. Maybe we could enlarge it further on the vertical. There's a nice little curly bit there. I don't know how we're going to make this work. Still going to try something here. Maybe move it up a bit, or twist it, maybe twist it around, twist it a little bit, just a little. I don't know how this is going to look, if it's going to ruin the whole thing. Because there's always a risk you're going to make the problem difficult. It's a bit of a gamble in this. Not knowing where it's going to go. Yeah, there's a bit of a gamble. We just lost that, and we've got this space there, so we're going to have to move it across. Fuck, I hate that. That's what I hate about this, folks, is there's always these tricky bits. So, and that's going to, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see how that goes. It's going to cut, it's going to show there, so I'm going to have to maybe enlarge bigger. Actually, it's not going to work because this is, yeah, I'm going to have to cut that. Actually, it should work because the vertical is, yeah, vertical. So maybe we could just switch it back. This is difficult, folks. Most of my demos have been really, really long ones, folks. Really grindingly long. And that looks shit house. The first ones were better. I do think maybe we could do something off the track. And I do this a lot when still images don't work very well. So I'm going to just cut loose and do something more freestyle. I'm going to do a movement piece instead of a still piece because I'm so over this fart-assing around, and often it doesn't result in a result that you want. So sometimes doing a twisty sort of a motion, especially with all that holographic sequiny material, really comes up a treat sometimes. And it looks good. It looks brilliant. I think we could utilise something out of this, or maybe we'll just make another one. I wish I had come to this conclusion earlier. Maybe we could enlarge it. But I'm really missing my partner, and I'm really trying to make my demos really something. And I really try my best, or as close to my best as possible, without going mad, folks. The old saying, without going mad. And that looks really quite interesting. I do like this version better. I don't know if I like this. The first version looks a lot more interesting, but I'm going to do another one, fuck it. These demos are going to take forever to upload, folks, to my social media accounts. Yeah, that looks interesting. Not quite what I'm after. Those look nice. Maybe we could do a marbled piece. We can make a marbled piece out of this. I'm going to try and decide we're going to use that one. But I'm really missing my partner, Luigi. And it's really difficult trying to get my work to come up on the television on the prime time 6 o'clock news slot. So I'm trying my best to make these as newsworthy as possible. I got a gut feeling I'm compromising. I could make a better movement piece to start with, even though that does look nice. I do like this one better, or I might do another 100% job, or maybe not. Maybe I can just utilise this first one. I've got a gut feeling this is the better piece out of all the others, so I'm going to work with this. I really miss him, folks. I'm trying to get my work to go out there. And that looks really quite nice. The colour in that looks brilliant. I can see some really nice looking shapes evolving. This is probably the most prolongated demos I've ever done in a demo set. So I'm going to flow with this one. So I'm trying to get my work out there. And I want to get recognised as an artist in my own right. I know my dad and my brother don't like what I do here. They don't like my creative. They think it's crazy. They think it's strange. Dad thinks it's foolish. And my brother got bullied about it. And that was so embarrassing for him. But he's just a fucking asshole. And he's become a bully himself in his own right. So I have to fucking prove to these bitches that I'm not foolish or crazy or whatever else. So this is the last one I did. I do think I might go back to that one. Going back to this one. This is going to be a fucking long demo, this one. Another prolongated one, big time. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I do wonder which is the better one, or maybe I could do another. I feel under the pump, folks, but I'll get through. Starting to shudder again. 15 minutes and counting. But that looks really quite nice, this one, and I think we can use that as our piece. That's it. I found a sweet spot, folks, a sweet spot, this area here. So we're going to utilise that. And we're going to enlarge it big. We're going to enlarge maybe... No, we're not going to make it 100. I don't think it's going to be that small somehow. 370 by 380. I think that's going to be it. So, sorry about the shaking. I have been doing some really long demos today, big ones, because I tried to bail out with something compromised, and then it just extends the need to fucking go back pedal and do something more creative and more interesting. And I just hope you folks can see that I'm still only human and I do things like that. I've got a lot of work to do still, and I'm trying to keep my camera hand steady, as steady as possible. And that looks really quite nice. I do think maybe more horizontal, maybe more enlargement there. Maybe, I just wonder if I should maybe move it across or maybe leave it like that. I don't like that stuff there, but this could be here, the center of the job. I was thinking that was going to be the center, but I think that there is going to be the center. I do wonder whether I have to maybe move it across or maybe leave it like this. I'm trying to guess. I'm trying to guess how to do this, because it's really hard sometimes, but I feel my intuition is trying to tell me something, and it's really not as easy as it looks trying to work out your intuition, folks, because often you don't know if something's going to look any good until you've actually lined up the pieces. And this is the challenge, folks. This is a big challenge. I keep thinking I have to do something different, but I'm moving with this. I do hope my battery doesn't conk out, because I've done such long demos today. I really miss my partner Luigi, and I'm trying to get the TV channels interested in my work so I can get in touch. And often, yeah, you just see these really, really long demos, and they're going to have a lot of fun editing them. Anyway, that's come up looking quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.